How's it, Indian Cowboy? DocSports.com. Coming at you on September 27th as we get this video to you around this time. Today we're getting this video to you late today, so I'm going to try to be brief as much as I can. We have a lot of games to get to, actually. But your first selection, your free pick is going to be between the Phillies and the Cubs. But I'm going to give you some quick leans on the Yankees and Blue Jays, Baltimore and Boston, Atlanta and Washington, Miami and the Mets. We took a pass today in baseball today. We're about plus 7,700 on the season, I think, but we just took a pass today. I'm trying to start things fresh tomorrow, and we'll probably have two selections tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 18 years and 9 months. Doc Sports has been around for 52 years, been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com. And, free $60 for the premium selections, the link below as well. And be sure to check our Twitter as well, right? It has our latest consensus polls, our trends on late night ball games, our live podcast, which we do typically every day. And we go through about 5 extra games for you, but it lasts about 10 minutes. And today I'll try to do a little podcast for you around 6:45 Eastern or so. So jump on there. We'll talk about some games there for you. And, I have a master's in biostatistics, and that's how these algorithms work. So what's up in our neck of the woods here? What's up in our neck of the woods is that, we had an okay football week. We went plus a couple hundred, right? We won our 7 unit, of course, on the Broncos winning outright, which is a big win for us. Baseball, we're still plus 7,700 on the year. We're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to getting to a 2-0 day yesterday and putting a big week in baseball together. NHL, back-to-back winning seasons in the NHL, plus 13,500, including plus 8,500 last year and plus 4,500 the year before. So about plus 13,000, 2 good years. So can't wait for hockey. Can't wait for, continuing our baseball. Can't wait for the football week on Thursday. Can't wait for our NBA and college basketball around the corner as well. And so looking forward to all that. And by the way, in hockey, we had 2 golden weeks. And one time we hit 16 in a row last year. So we had 16 in a row and 13 in a row, I think, last year at one point. So we can put some big runs together in hockey. So looking forward to that. All right, your free play today is I like the Phillies run line. The Phillies are 14 games above 500 right now. They just lost 3-8 and 7-8 to the Braves. They're definitely going to avoid losing 3 in a row. One has to think that. The Cubs swept this team back in July. 2, which will motivate the Phillies coming in. 2.98 ERA for Wheeler and 3.80 for Stroman. Wheeler is 4 innings, 2 hits, and no runs against Toronto last game. He went 7 innings, 3 hits, and 1 run against his team and lost to the Cubs last time. Stroman went 6-5-1 against the Phillies last time around too, so the Phillies have a little bit of revenge as well. And, he also gave up 3 home runs in his last 2 games as well, and I think the Phillies are the right angle here, so I like the Phillies run line as your free play. I also like the Yankees and the Blue Jays here. Yankees have won 6 in a row, but when we ride them, they lose, of course, it seems. Orioles have now won 3 in a row. Jamison Taillon here, he went 6-3, 5 innings, 6 hits, and 3 runs against Toronto, and he lost last time. I think he'll be motivated to try to bounce back. I think he'll pitch well. And but can the Yankees really stop, Berrios went 2 innings, 7 hits, and 6 runs in his last game. He struggled against Tampa Bay. I think he'll look to bounce back as well. You got 2 guys that are looking to bounce back. It's been 7 games since Berrios gave up back-to-back home runs too, and he comes off giving up a home run as well. I think what you have is an under between the Yankees and Blue Jays today. Lean on the under. I also like the Boston Red Sox today. Baltimore is 7 games above 500. Baltimore just beat Boston 14-8 in their last game. 29 hits in their last game, which must have been a fun game to watch. Boston has now lost 6 in a row. Bradish has a 4.65 ERA. He went 8 innings, 2 hits, and no runs against Houston in his last game. I think he has a letdown here, quite honestly. And I think you have a Boston pitcher, I think that's going to bounce back pretty well here. He's actually a pretty good pitcher. He's been the bright spot, Michael Wacha. 6-6-3 against Baltimore last time. He comes off a rare loss for him, which these days is typically very good. I think he bounces back, and I lean on Boston today. Moving on here, I like Washington plus the 2 or the plus the 2.5 against the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta won 8-0 last time, and both teams had 6 hits in the last game, but somehow the Braves managed to win 8-0 on 6 hits. Mueller, with a 10 ERA, is favored over Espino, who's actually a pretty good pitcher with a 4.27 ERA. Washington comes off scoring 0 runs in their last game. I think they'll be motivated. Mueller went 5-3-2 against the Marlins. And I think he can put together back-to-back quality starts against the Braves, and I'll take Washington plus the 2 or plus the 2.5. Finally, I like the Miami Marlins plus the 2 here against the New York Mets. Miami just lost 1-6 to Washington last game. Washington had 13 hits on them, which was wild. The Mets beat Oakland 13-4 last time. Lopez versus Carrasco here. Lopez has a 3.88 ERA. Lopez went 3 innings, 10 hits, and 8 runs against the Mets last time. He's going to bounce back today for the Marlins. I think he'll pitch pretty well here. Excuse me. And Carrasco went 6 innings, 4 hits, and 1 run against Miami last time, too. just 2 starts ago, and he's beaten Miami twice now, and I think Miami gets to him. So I like the Marlins plus the 2 here. That's what we have for you on today's video. I'll try to do a live show for you in about 30 minutes. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment and like and subscribe.